Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Today of course we're going to look at BTC and ETH and then mostly on a little bit smaller time frames because that's where the action is right now. Before we're going to dive in, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on also if you don't miss anything, leave me a comment or share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also 2 links in the description to my Instagram and Twitter, feel free to follow me there. That was super quick. Okay, now let's dive into the charts because interesting stuff is going on. We're starting off, of course, with BTC USD pair here on the 4 hourly. Major things that we're seeing, or most important things that we are seeing right now, is that we have a high volume node and we bounce exactly off. As you can see today, we're doing again on the market side indicator. On the bearish side, a 20, so that's quite high, and a -3. Here, a 23, which is high, and a -5. The -5 is the lowest that is possible, and I feel like was 25 or something, or 28 I think is the highest. So this is quite bearish, as you can see right here. We still also have the diagonal line that we broke, but we said yes already, it looks like it's becoming a little bit more irrelevant to the traders. We have a support line here at 45,600 that has been support and resistance here already a few times. As you can see, it might be support now, maybe not, or maybe we just a wick down and then we are going higher. That could be. Few major things that we're seeing. We're seeing the money flow here flowing out a little bit. We are not really in the red yet, but we're flowing out. MACD is going down. RSIs are going down. The waves, this is a little bit tricky. You see not so big, but just going up and down, up and down, up and down. As we see here in the past, then you see that the waves are much bigger. These are big, this is quite big. These of course too are big, and this was huge. So then compared to what we have right now, it is not that big. Oh, I clicked accidentally on something. Let's see if the Wi-Fi holds. The Wi-Fi today is absolutely terrible. If else we just quickly head over to ETH. Yeah, let's do that. Same kind of story actually here on the 4 hourly. We also seen that the money flow is slowly coming out. And also on the waves, actually you see that the waves are really slowly going down. Interesting to see then that the price is still slowly moving up a little bit. Not a lot, but it is moving up. Actually, matter of fact, you could pull kind of a resistance line right here, and the price is still going higher. Meaning that this, of course, is on a big time frame, a bearish divergence. That doesn't mean like, oh, here you put in short and let's go down and double your portfolio. Absolutely not. It will time to take to play out, because this actually already was your bearish divergence. Matter of fact, let me draw a line here. Sorry, like this, and then you could say, well, you know what, I'm entering a short here now that we have this divergence, but you see that we're going another time up, and that of course is in the price action here. So who knows, maybe this wave goes up again before we are really retracing down. Yeah, don't let yourself be guided by just one event or indicator or one signal. Multiple stuff needs to line up. For example, again here, the DBSI or us breaking here the support line, or really breaking this important support line, then we are going lower. So yeah, from a little bit the smaller time frames on, it looks a little bit bearish. Also here the same, and the VWAP going down, RSI is going down, the waves are getting lower and lower. So it looks like that this needs to cool off a little bit longer. On the 1 hour, we see kind of the same. The high volume node is still underneath us. We are right now in a fair value, meaning that we left the overbought territory and now coming in a neutral area. So this high value area at 33.82 could still be support. On the 1 hour, this might be clipping a little bit. We're seeing that the VWAP is coming up, so yeah, this is a little bit contrary on the 4 hourly. Yeah, this could also make one of these moves, and then we are going lower further. So it's a little bit indecisive right now. You see so far that ETH has been very strong. All in all, if I take the moves of the last few days, we're talking about approximately 3.5% ish. So it is a quite tight area. I think I also already said in other videos that the average trading range is 4-5%, sometimes 6%. So then staying in a 3% range is quite tight, especially for Ethereum. BTC, let's head back there. Since the Wi-Fi is back, well, we already did the 4 hourly. Let's quickly head over to the hourly. There you see, like I said, also here very perfectly, right, a resistance of the high volume and now going lower. Here we are trading, as you can see, on the oversold area. Doesn't mean that this is going up now, but maybe the downwards momentum is slowing down a little bit. And also here, of course, a tight trading range, meaning that there are on the top bears to sell, and on the bottom a lot of bulls to buy up the price. Cannot stay here, of course, forever, but that is what we are trading at right now. Also here 3.5% for the last few days. Maybe the event in Miami that starts tomorrow, the big Bitcoin conference, will push us out of this range or break us lower. Historically, it is always due for a lot of volatility. In my opinion, two things can happen. One, it will be a complete non-event, everyone expecting it, we're just trading signed range. Or it will become a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy where people are putting in major positions today and tomorrow, and then during the event we see super high volatility and say, see, I told you so, but also because it already happened once or twice or 3 times before, and therefore, like I said, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Interesting to see here on the BTC USD pair, if I pull a Fibonacci retracement and I zoom in a little bit, then you can see that from the top we went down on the hourly, and we closed here exactly at the golden pocket and then went higher. Right now we breached the 0.5. Who knows, we might go down again at the golden pocket and then going higher. Then you would also have a W pattern. This would be, of course, very, very bullish, and then I expect us to heavily break out of the 48k and quickly going to 52k if this were to play out. If we would also consolidate around this level, that would also be completely fine, because then we have a W where the second wave is a little bit higher, and that's also textbook. Of course, then we also need to see if that happens here underneath on the waves. So far now the VWAP is going up, the money flow is turning into the red, the RSIs are also going a little bit lower. If I look at the DBSI, then it's a little bit undecisive, but on the higher time frames we just saw that the bears are still pushing down. Yeah, we have to see. If we are going lower, I might put in a long here on the golden pocket. Right now I am in a short. I came a little bit late here to the party, but we'll see how this plays out, if this really starts to turn, and then if the smaller time frames are the front runners, for example the 15-minute, then and I see this turn, then I might close my long. To be honest, if I look at the smaller time frames, this looks bearish, because look what the wave is doing. We're going a little bit up like this, but the price is kind of moving sideways. We talked about this already so many times, is that your oscillators then are kind of resetting, making room to go down even further, and maybe then we are going higher. And of course, if that happens and we're making a lower low, who knows, the golden pocket or like this resistance line, the 45,600, and then we have a bearish of a bullish divergence, I am also longing the move, and of course with a tight stop loss, because you have no idea what will happen during the conference. So that is kind of what I'm looking out for right now. Let's also then quickly, just for fun, do the very small time frames here on ETH. A little bit more zigzagging. But as we said also before, is that ETH so far has just been much stronger than BTC and is really holding up. Also here we could have the potential scenario of a big W, and if that happens, then actually I do not only want to see us breaking this high, but also much more important, breaking here this top, which is now currently at 35.75. So that needs to be broken, and then I think we can have a tremendous another move up. And most likely, if that happens, then this 4 hourly down move will get or another wave up, or will be invalidated and we're making another gigantic wave, depending on how much power there is left. So I am staying with my finger at the buttons, not placing major positions, not looking out for major moves. but this first needs to play out, and we first need to make a decision if we are going lower and trend there for a while before we go higher, or was this just a very tiny pullback and are we then going higher, and then of course we need to see how much steam there still is. Alright guys, this was the update for today. I hope you like these kinds of videos. If you do, then please do me a favor. Again, smash that like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I post there content pretty much daily. I just also posted a tweet about a crypto island that is being built right now close to Fiji and Samoa. It's an island group close to New Zealand, Australia. Very interesting. Check out the promo video that they shot there. It's very interesting. You'll find it in the link on my Twitter right on the top. So guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.